like a rhinestone cowboy. My very own cheese pizza. Morning roundup, big old shepherd boy. Sharky. It's taken a very good while, but the Triceratops head is nearly done. We got a big Sharko right here. Of course, here we've got a golden idol. Very annoying print failure here, but okay, I was gonna say at least we got the T-Rex arms, but I guess we don't. Got a big Sharko and coffee cups probably gonna get done today. Let's package a couple things. Of course, you know Chuck Norris. It is homebrew day. We are making homemade dunk. Delicioso. Time to send off the Italian hand. Hey! All right, let's pull the tape off of this guy. We've already got another slow cooker recipe. This time we've got tri-tip. We're putting it on this cabbage and we're gonna spice it up afterwards. Then it's the low and slow approach. We went a little nuts with the garlic, but here goes nothing. I think we're gonna do a little more E-rank. Trying to do a few listings per day. Let's do 2 today. This is a little random, but on E-rank, you can look at who sold the most things for yesterday. And I clicked on one of them. I clicked on this one because it had the word print in it. It's called My Porch Prints. It's not 3D printing, but it makes an average of just under 300 sales a day, and it's 8 years old. Now this is interesting. This is their Etsy page, and you can see what they sell is like these journals and things like that. And I think it's like, you know, cutouts and things for journals. But look at how expensive these are. Like, their items are like $2 and $3. Now, it's interesting because 300 sales sounds like a lot in a day, but if you're only making $3 off of each one, plus there's the Etsy fees and stuff, they're probably making about $1,000 a day. This is interesting because I don't average $1,000 a day, but every once in a while I will sell that much. It's interesting to me because this was like one of the best selling people, and yet I'm kind of not that far away from that. So I don't know why I brought that up other than I just clicked on it and that was very surprising. It's like you really, here's one of the takeaways. Nobody is trying hard out there. Everybody just wants things handed to them. Nobody puts any consistent work into anything. Like if you're somebody that will consistently make new products and just grind and keep grinding and just do a little each day consistently and build and build and build, I am in the top 0.5% of people on Etsy. I think E-rank only does it by 0.5%. So I'm not sure that's a super precise number, but all I'm saying is if you're actually willing to be consistent, if you get yourself a whiteboard and keep track of how many new items you list, you can be in the top 1% of Etsy sellers. Like I've done it, it's very possible. Oh yeah. I'm looking through and a lot of these are digital downloads, so that's kind of understandable. There's still gonna be Etsy fees involved in this, but still, like those estimates are pretty close to right. Yeah, so if one of the best Etsy sellers is averaging 900-ish a day minus fees, I'm telling you guys, you should listen to this guy. Just be consistent, keep coming out with stuff, keep working on your grind, and just be willing to try and be a little bit creative. It's mostly hard work, but a little creativity definitely helps. Okay, in our long march through the Prinstitutions, we are going to do the big raptor skull. Now, this has sold quite a bit, but it's been a while. The big T-Rex skull is very popular, so maybe there's some progress to be made here. And of course, the rank is 68%. Some of you wanted to see a little more about the keyword stuff. Now, I have shown that in the past, but I don't mind actually showing it specifically for this listing that we are doing today. So the best big skull, of course, is the T-Rex skull. You guys have seen that a million times. We've sold something like 4,600 worth of that. This is the one we're doing today. Only 20 visits and 2 favorites in the last 30 days. Now there is a version with the backing plate, which I've sold more of, but still, this needs improved. These tags were done quite a long time ago, and we are just gonna delete them. There we go, starting with a fresh palette. So here's an interesting one, Raptor mask. Now we have very low supply on this. This is average searches. This is average clicks. And that is click-through rate. That is supply. So we have pretty low supply. We don't have a very good search rate, but we have a very good click-through rate. Now, I do occupy very specific niches. Generally speaking, you want green on all of those. That's the ideal. But I think I'm gonna take a chance on this one. A lot of people that want a raptor mask, if they see a really good looking raptor skull, perhaps they'll buy it, or maybe they recommend it to a friend or something. So we're gonna Control C on this. Yep, and we're gonna put it right here. Here's a pretty good one, Parasaurolophus. Now, only yellow on that, green, green, and green. We're also gonna throw in Dino Mask, green, 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 and green. We put Parasaurolophus there. We're gonna combine Raptor and Dino Mask because that's pretty similar. Velociraptor is not the best, but the greens have it on all the other ones. And considering Velociraptor is exactly what this is pretty worth it. Jurassic Park is one that I've used before because it's got all greens all the way down, so not bad. One thing I like to do with the more successful or the better keywords is we start a new keyword search with that as a basis. So we're just gonna repeat the process like this. Wow, now that's a keyword. And yes, it's got greens all the way down. So we essentially repeated this process a bunch of times, and these tags were all winners. There are some here that are like only tangentially related. A lot of people do buy these things for parties, so we've got the party stuff. You know, figurine, it's like, yeah, if somebody's looking for a figurine, they might like a wall skull. Spinosaurus, this is not a Spinosaurus, but same kind of logic. Maybe they just see it and they're impressed. They probably like Velociraptors as well. So yeah, that's kind of the rationale behind these choices. Last word with keywords, you want to use them in the title and the description. We did that, so this guy's good to go. I think second, we're gonna do the vertical alien wall hanger. This is an older one. This was a custom project for somebody. It's only got a rank of 62. Only has 4 visits last 30 days. We sold it twice, but you know, not fantastic. Man. We're gonna do the exact same thing, just delete these old guys. Through the same process as before, arrived at a whole new slate of tags. Update the title and description, and you're good to go. We did our good deed for the day. It's time to finally get pics of the new D12. Just did our good deed for the day. Bam. Okay, I don't know what possessed me to spend a lot of time on this today, but I made a new gadget. Now you may be wondering, what is this thing? It looks so innocuous. So when I do printer maintenance, every so often you snip off the end of the Bowden tube. And over a long time, this will make the Bowden tube short. Too short to work in a 3D printer like this. This is a very, very short Bowden tube. Now before, when things got to that point, you just throw the tube away because there's nothing else it can do. However, I was looking at stuff online and there are these Bowden tube connectors and they're pretty inexpensive, but I just realized I could just draw up one of my own. So that's what we did. We took this type of Bowden tube connector. There's kind of a place that it seeks into. You put another one over here. Then once they are lodged and they're pretty good and they're kind of in the right spot, you just put tubes in them. And it's pretty lightweight. It'd be It'd be better if I shaved it down a little bit, but it's not too bad. And yeah, this is a way to not have to throw away your Bowden tubes nearly as often. It's a very, very cheap person thing to do, but this appeals to me very, very, very deeply. So let's do a little test. We'll snip this in half. Want to make sure the ends are kind of in that open position so that filament will be able to slide in. Just connect them up. We're going to push them in until in this center section, the two segments of Bowden tube press together. There we go. Oh yeah, perfect. Yes, no friction whatsoever. Wow. It's great to design something once and it just works. Now, perhaps this is just a little bit geeky for you, but if you want this, message me on Facebook or on the Discord and maybe I'll create a little listing for this. And it's time to do the Triceratops. Of course, we have the little Triceratops paws. And of course, we have the David trash can. Here we got a very nice one, soon to be gold, giant T-Rex. Here we've got a nice big T-Rex skull. A little T-Rex skull. And we have, of course, a little bear. Some before photos, of course, we've got Triceratops and a little bronze bear. T-Rex going gold, little skull, red David, and these are going white here. And after we ran out of red, we'll have to touch that up tomorrow. Of course, we got a very bashful Socrates and T-Rex. Got little bear boy, little T-Rex skull, some hooves of the Triceratops, whatever, and the Triceratops head there. And of course, we have big old Goldie Rex. About to close down the shop, and I'm not quite hungry yet, so I'm probably gonna eat a little bit later, but I'm gonna show you this amazing slow cook meal. There, I gotta grab this with the, yep. Take a look at that. Oh man, it's fogging up the camera, wow. Okay, it's a little hard to convey because I'm fogging up the camera every time I try to get video of it. But it smells amazing and it looks amazing. It is beef tri-tip with a bunch of cabbage, horseradish, and a whole bunch of other things. We'll probably have some on the show tomorrow and I'll share the recipe if you guys are interested. Oh, cannot get your ship out. Oh man. Yeah, that slow cooker meal is gonna be amazing. I also forgot to mention tons of garlic in there. In fact, I actually accidentally put a little too much garlic. It just smells, when you slow cook that with the horseradish and everything else, it just smells so good. I'm very excited. Join the Discord, link below. Mopar Dude says, awesome show today, sir. And you need to get an Instant Pot, sir. I used to swear by the crock pot till I got one, and now my crock pot is never used now. The Instant Pot is used 3 to 4 times a week. It's set it and forget it, and wow, you can do 10 times more with it. You're selling me on this a little bit here. Like sweet potatoes come out so tender and good. I do almost the same as your recipe. You just did take out turnips and use sweet potatoes. Yeah, I was thinking about doing sweet potatoes and throw an onion or two with carrots. Hey, that never hurts. Good contribution, Mopar dudes. Whew. Man, it's getting hot today. I'm having to like crank up the AC. If I look sweaty all the time, it's because it's getting hot in Texas. Texas is hot, y'all. Elric Travers says, Santana moves my soul no matter what time it is. It can always be Santana time. Santima. JLT? I think that's a new one. When you sit down at the end of a video, I just have the vision of TARS taking a rest before the next mission. Is that the robot from Interstellar? I mean, it's a pretty cool analogy. Oh yeah, JP Letty. Mech guitar mount was delivered today. The thing is even more awesome than I was expecting. Looks like it will even hold the 7-string. That's cool. I actually tried to make it just a little bit wider so it could, you know somebody's gonna have a 7-string eventually, but it's good that it actually did work. I am grateful for your imagination. Thank you. Rusty as in Barry says, holy hell, I caught up on the series. We actually do periodically have people watch from the beginning. I'm sure it's a gratifying experience. The playlist for all the episodes in a row is in the description. If you just want to hear an idiot rant about things for a very long time, it's perfect for you. I'll be honest, I'm getting real hungry. And the thing I am most grateful for is the fact that I am in the slow cooker game. It's smelling like a really good beef roast in here, like with all the garlickiness and everything. And there's just something about that. When we get the new place, I'm very much looking forward to imbuing it with the mendacious sense of yesteryear. No, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm getting tired and silly. Honestly, I'm really grateful that you guys have been tuning in, and it's great to have you in the gratitude gang. All you gotta do, you don't gotta get beat up to be in this gang. All you gotta do is be grateful for one thing. Just one thing. That can be only one. Tell me in the comments what you are personally grateful for. Take responsibility for your gratitude muscle and flex it. It means a lot to me that you guys tune in. Hope you enjoyed the E-Rank stuff today. I'm trying to do a little more of it. It's informative, but it's also just very useful for me to be doing. Yeah, we're just keeping the train rolling. Just day in, day out, you build the pyramids one block at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built in a series of days. We drop these episodes every single day, always bringing the quality, and it's great having you here. Gratitude Gang out. Peace.
Say what I need. This blinding are a lesson.